You might have heard the term quiet quitting. You know, where people do the minimum basic work at their jobs, just so that their basics are covered, but they don't go above and beyond the call of duty. I bet you haven't heard the phrase loud quitting yet. Well, loud quitting is when people quit cold turkey, when they've had enough of what's happening to them and around them, that they quit and make sure if anyone asks why, they're straight about it and give them the reasons. Today, men are going their own way, and they're not doing it silently anymore. They're very open and vocal about it. They don't care what society thinks because society never thought about them in the first place. Society has created laws to support women and alienate men by default. Just look at the divorce laws. Look at how the divorce court automatically believes a man is guilty on just a woman's word. Ever heard of no-fault divorce? That's exactly what it is. It's a woman's word against a man. The power of her word in divorce court is such that she can make the man pay her an income for the rest of his life, take away his children, and take away his assets such as a house or a car. So, it doesn't surprise anyone when we see hundreds of men loud quitting society, laws, and women, all of whom are doing everything they can to corner, manipulate, and accuse men. Most of the time, you need to accept the truth you're attempting to escape in order to go on. You can only feel secure and purpose-driven by traveling down that perilous, gloomy road, especially when it comes to dating. People never engage in rational thought before entering into meaningful commitments. They can never handle the negative effects of their partner's behavior. What happens then? Both the wife and the husband lead miserable lives. Ignorance and unawareness will cost you dearly in life, and dating is no exception. With that said, let's look at the raw facts that guys should be aware of to lead better lives. You should know these realities, especially if you have been a victim in your dating life. You can either accept these facts or choose to deny them. But you'll never be able to get rid of them since they're real. The number one reason why men should go their own way is that your partner will most likely have severe emotional baggage. Many people are extremely sensitive when it comes to dating and relationships. Of course, dating is more than just two people seeking each other's bodies. Because it is such an intimate and emotional event, the two are sharing a lot more. Accepting one another's emotional baggage, prior anxieties and expectations, traumas, mood swings, likes, dislikes, phobias, ambitions, objectives, and desires are required. Taking everything personally, on the other hand, can prevent you from discovering important details. Sometimes a spouse carries their past with them, and you may notice traces of that past in their actions, mental processes, and everyday discussions. Be aware that it is definitely possible for your partner to have unresolved issues from their past. Don't hold yourself accountable if your partner behaves unreasonably. Instead, take a moment to consider your behavior and how it might affect your relationship. Many men consistently misunderstand this as well. They think they are on the incorrect side of the debate. As a result, in an effort to diffuse a situation, they will unnecessarily cling to a woman, pushing her away. Therefore, if choosing one or coping with a girl's behavioral changes, always keep in mind to take into account both her past and present. The second reason why men shouldn't settle down and instead go their own way is the fact that most people lie about themselves, especially women in modern dating. Newcomers to the modern dating environment frequently fail to comprehend this unpleasant fact. Take a look at some of the obscene apps out there right now, such as Bumble or Tinder. You'd be surprised at how many people lie about their age or appearance. Some people upload other people's pictures to improve the quality of their own. You can discover that the person you thought you were dating is a middle-aged woman who doesn't resemble the image you had of her. If you unluckily meet a liar when dating, do not waste your time trying to maintain the connection. Since they seem at ease lying to you early on in the relationship, just think of what else they could be able to pull off as they get used to being around you. Keep in mind that sometimes actions speak louder than words. Maintain your composure, accept the situation as it is, and proceed with dignity. The third reason why dating is making more and more men go their own way is that dating isn't as easy as it was before. there are dozens of things you have to consider. The adage that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take is accurate. This is valid in all facets of your life, including dating. Most men think they'll stumble upon a girl by chance. They go with the flow and live in a dream movie-like world. And this is the main problem. If you don't deliberately nurture a successful dating life, you already put yourself at a disadvantage. It goes without saying that you should never rush into a serious relationship or marriage. You should start by working on yourself. Simply said, you must be certain of the qualities you want in a woman and the boundaries you are willing to cross and allow to be crossed. People who have the potential for long-term relationships often fail because they haven't done their due diligence on themselves. They don't consider the traits they need to acquire or the ones they want in a mate. Create a list of your uncompromising principles and use it as the basis for your partnership. Start making changes to yourself so you can attract ladies who are both quality and substantive. Keep in mind that you attract what you are. Create a high-value lifestyle as a result to make her want to adopt yours. You will have more opportunities with ladies, and they will find you even more alluring if you have the intention to better yourself. The fourth reason why men should avoid dating and go their own way is that society pushes what need to do onto men who might have their own plans for their lives. Let me tell you what I mean. Young males can make inquiries on a variety of websites, such as "I'm 23 years old and have never had a relationship. Do I still have a chance?" Many students and male teenagers feel the same emotions. They are always rushing to finish all of their daily responsibilities. These concepts are merely mental programming that is subtly spoon-fed to you by society. Society progressively expects you to get a job, a home, a car, and a girlfriend. If you don't fit into society's timeline, it is almost a guarantee that you will experience a sense of being left behind. Your prospects of success will be ruined if you let this style of thinking keep you from pursuing your true objective. The long-term decline in marriage, according to Philip Cohen, a professor of society sociology at the University of Maryland, is greatly influenced by women's independence and gender equality, independence, and equality for women. Women are the ones making this choice. If a woman showed up and said, "Hey, I got my degree, I've been in a few relationships, and they didn't work out, but I'm interested, and I'm 23 or 25, or even 26 or 27, and I want to have a long-term relationship and a family, and I've made good decisions in my life, so let's do it," it would be interesting to see what would happen. But I can guarantee that men would primarily be okay with this. Let's look at some of the societal factors that have contributed to the fall of marriage. Male interest in marriage is at an all-time low. This is probably why commitment-free intimacy is becoming the norm. They don't have to swear to get married, to have children, to honor, obey, and cherish, among other ridiculous things you say in marriage vows, precisely when it's now convenient for many men. Hey, I can swipe on Tinder and eventually hook up with someone. Others can look for a professional woman on specific websites. The fundamental quality that men look for in a mate is intimacy. They have access to everything else through other means as well. Can they demand money from a woman? No, since the male always needs to be the one to take care of things in a relationship. Guys still have the option to look for male friendship. Are they able to look for a friend? I believe they can find that in both persons and dogs. Hence, truthfully and without offense, what men desire from women is what's under the surface. Men truly don't feel the need to get married and disrupt their quiet lives they're living as happy single guys when they can simply achieve that without any strings attached. So, as a result of all of this, women are becoming concerned. So, the reasons men are loud quitting society and women today are manifold. They're done with women. They're done with a biased justice system. They're done with the female-led media that seeks to oppress them. They're done with society and want nothing to do with it. Consequently, we're witnessing a decline in dating, relationships, and marriage like we've never seen before. And this is only going to grow. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. And let us know your thoughts on this in the comments. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.